morning and welcome to the Retirement Recap, the Fiduciary Friday version on June 12th. And with me today is Rob Milas, our Chief Investment Officer, and I'm excited to have Nicole Ryan, one of our consultants. So Rob, karma can be a real stinker. I got a lot of heat for making a joke last week about the market setting people's hair on fire. And I think I'm paying the price because the market got clobbered this week. So maybe I'm to blame, but tell us what's going on.
So the bears really, took back charge from the bulls in this market. And you can see on the graphic just, for the week how bad it was. Very few spots of green in that sea of red. Those are each the individual stocks within the S&P 500. So just to give you an idea of really how widespread it was, really indiscriminate. We talked about value. We talked about small caps really springing back. Those are the ones that got hit the hardest. And, really for the investor, what does that mean? Again, make sure you stay diversified, think long-term, and don't get, caught up in these market gyrations. Keep your long-term focus and your long-term goals in mind.
Rob, I couldn't agree more. The futures look good today, but it was bad this week. Maybe we're in the eye of the storm. Maybe we're out of it. We truly don't know. I think keeping allocated and diversified is really important, but I think having someone to talk to is just as important. And as you know, we're offering complimentary education to everyone, whether you're a client of Alpha Pension Group or not. And that's coming up this Wednesday. So anybody who would like more information, please contact us. My email address, rich@Alpha Pension Group, or simply FYI@Alpha Pension Group. And we'd be happy to have you join that education session. Nicole, I'm going to turn it over to you, which has really good information about 401k saving rates.
Thanks, Rich, and good morning. So I'm excited because I have some good news to share about the state of retirement in the United States. And I know we could all use some good news heading into the weekend after yesterday. So we often hear how our country's facing a dire retirement crisis and that the Social Security Trust Fund will be depleted over the next couple of decades. But a recent analysis of Americans' retirement savings over the last 30 years or so, they looked at data from 1989 to 2016, and it shows that as a society, we have made great progress for saving for our future. And the data comes from the Federal Reserve and the Social Security Administration, and it proves that household retirement savings has grown over that time period for every age, every income bracket, every race, every educational group. So importantly, this data shows that retirement savings is higher, whether you're looking at inflation adjusted balances, just the raw balances, or if you're looking at the ratio of retirement savings to annual income. Now, there's certainly room for improvement as it relates to retirement planning and retirement saving in the United States. We really want to see higher participation rates. We want to see higher deferral rates from those that are participating in these 401k and 403b plans. And one of the biggest challenges we still face is the plan coverage gap. So only 50% of American workers are actually covered by a corporate plan or an employer-sponsored plan. But there's some good news on that as well. So with the passage of the Secure Act back in December 2019, it's now a lot easier to start and maintain a 401k or a 403b plan using what's called a MEP or a multi-employer plan. So Rich, I think you were going to tell us a little bit more about those MEPs.
You're right. Only 50% approximately of companies offer a retirement plan because they're costly and they're complex. But a multiple employer plan is a way to reduce both of those, sometimes even eliminate those, including some of the fiduciary responsibility. So whether it's Alpha's MEP or somebody else's, this is a way that small businesses that don't offer a plan, or small businesses that do, that need a little bit of help creating efficiencies or lowering their fees, can gain that through a multiple employer plan type program. So anybody that has questions about that, you can reach out to us, and you'll certainly hear more about that from us in the coming weeks. It's really fresh news and really exciting. We're very excited about it. So Nicole, I'm actually going to end with some other good news about Sylvia Goldshaw, who is 108 years old. And she actually just beat the coronavirus, which is fascinating and great news in and of itself. But this is her second pandemic. She was born in 1911 and at age 6 beat the Spanish flu. So I'm totally fascinated by this. And Sylvia is not alone. In fact, she's edged out someone who's also 108 by a few months, who lives in New Mexico, and he beat the coronavirus. And there's about 25 people that also did that. So I'm totally fascinated both by the fact that they did that and how they did that. Is it lifestyle? Is it just good choices or good luck? But one thing's for sure, I know if I meet any of these folks, they'd beat me in an arm wrestling match. They're tough as nails, and that's just really good news. Hopefully to end our week and to start our weekend. So everybody, thanks for joining us on the retirement recap here. We have great news coming out over our Twitter and LinkedIn pages, so please keep in touch. And honestly, those education sessions are for you to take advantage of, complimentary, no strings attached. It's really important to be plugged into what's going on in the market these days for your plan and your plan participants. So don't be shy, and we hope to see you on Wednesday. Thanks so much.